And today's going to be a complicated operation. Ultimately, Orwell is going to shift over to Bay 2. So we got the forklift in here for that. We got to move Black Dog, otherwise we're going to have problems getting through here because he's blocking up Bay 2, but back up more than we blocked the dumpster. So we got to move this, drop the trailer. Actually, may as well take the trailer with. We still got to unload Shimon's truck from Grind N Gears. Got to get that unloaded and inside, figure out what's going on with that. But ultimately, Elaine's going to go Bay 1, Orwell's going to go Bay 2. So we got to do the truck shuffle. It should be entertaining for you. It's a real pain for me, but that's what I do for you. So I come outside, Black Dog was not running, and I don't know why. I checked the tanks, it is fully fueled. And we only have one fuel gauge that works. So I did check it, it's got a quarter tank on both sides, so it's not out of fuel. Let's see what's going on. Chris said cycle it, turn it off, turn it on, and then see if it'll fire. It might be low on water or something. Low water, exactly what Chris said was going on. Yep, I didn't know it did that. I bet if I pissed in it, it would stop. Ain't really all that low. I mean, it might just be just under the sensor, but it's not really all that low. You can still see water in the tank. Yeah, so too. Oil. Yeah. Yup. Now, you may not believe this or not, but this is the first truck I've ever owned that had a low water sensor on it that would shut the engine off if there's low water. And the tank was still half full, so this, on these, the sensors are pretty high up. So a gallon low will shut the engine down, but you're nowhere near engine danger. My other 99 didn't have that. This does, so now we know. All right, I kind of got scared a minute. I'm like, uh-oh. That's not right. Now comes the fun part, moving Orwell. Man, that's kind of trippy. It's looking straight down the frame rail, and the only thing I see is the fan shroud and the radiator. That's really interesting. No headache rack, stack stands, nothing. There's no gearbox on this thing either, meaning steering gearbox. So you can turn the wheel all you want, it won't turn. So that's going to be the interesting factor, is steering it now. Maybe we could rear steer it with the forks and a chain. This might get interesting. Stay tuned. Now so you can get one side on one fork. Probably spreads it out a little.
Yeah, well, if you do it this way, you can turn it.
Yeah.
You're not blocking up.
Right, 2, 3, 1, 2 chain though. What are you doing? I already called the TA for a service jump.
Well, we don't have 4 hours to wait.
You got smoke. Not the bike. Welcome to Wisconsin.
30 degrees out. Not bad.
The truck says it's 34. Don't feel no 34.
It's not windy though.
No. I mean, I'm in a short sleeve shirt. How the heck is it 34? Either way, the engine ain't happy. Oh, fuck. It's like, really? We were in Texas where it was always warm. We got good smoke. That's a lot of tubing to go through. I have an ether.
The air filter back there.
Filter's back there, but the intake's at the radiator.
Might get canned on the radio. Maybe.
Yeah, we got some. I hate using this stuff, but I mean, Orwell ran 5 years, almost never hit that truck with ether, and you saw how beautiful the inside of them cylinders look like, so. But we can't exactly wait for spring to actually decide to become spring.
This thing probably grew up almost.
He said this engine's pretty fresh. I mean, when we finally got enough power at the battery to actually spin it, it fired quickly in Texas. All right there, green truck. I guess we'll call you. Oh, it says new home, new car on this side. What's it say on the other side on the sleeper? Financial what?
Financial blessing.
Financial blessing. There you go. So.
Never heard a truck called that.
Usually they're financial disasters. Typically. Yeah, most often it's kind of how it works. The old Ray Carlisle joke was, you know how to make a small fortune in the trucking industry? Start off with a big one. There you go. Either way, welcome to Cabover heaven. Because, yeah, I mean, literally right here we got four Cabovers in about a 30-foot square section of shop. Got you, and you. I might have a problem. I said to Chris earlier, if you haven't realized, us fest checks have a little bit of problems to us. There's a little bit of crazy here. Those that get it, get it. All right, so there you go. Welcome to Cabover heaven. I am quite surprised this thing moved under its own power, because in Texas, all it did was grind, just sit there and ground, change gears, it changed the pitch, depending on what gear you were in. And I was thinking maybe the drive shaft is stationary and like it spun a yoke or something where the shaft is spinning inside a yoke. But then it decided to, F it, I'm going to try to go. So we couldn't really figure that out yet. But it's here, it's unloaded. So now we just got to figure out, I got to coordinate with Shimon, find out which direction we're going to go first. We're going to address the frame, address transmission, which route are we going? Also, the elephant in the room, Orwell. Orwell is... well, he's getting ready to get transformed. I still have yet made a absolute rock star final decision on what we're doing, whether it's choice 1, keep him bone stock, choice 2, add 36 inches and a step box in that gap between the between the fuel tank and the forward drive, or the third option is to make it long enough, put a 20,000 lift axle on the front of it, and then start shooting for the big boys. Not 100% sure, but stay tuned, because let me tell you, my mind is blown with opportunities that were given to me, potentially, and yeah, you know me, I'm a little scared to make big moves sometimes, so that's kind of where we're at. All right, what do you, now you said you thought you had a theory as to what happened, why that transmission decided we're gonna get moving today as opposed to yesterday, or
Reverse synchronizer, possibly.
Because it's colder,
From
oil's
high to
thicker?
low. Yeah, it's like a fiber clutch.
Right.
That's one possibility, I don't know. I didn't get a chance to see what the drive shaft was doing.
Yeah.
It was spinning and then it caught and...
well, it doesn't want to fail right now. I mean, it came into the building, so.
It wasn't spinning, so I wanted to look at the slip yoke.
Yep.
Because I've seen them twist.
Not sure. Either way, we're going to have to address that. Maybe he doesn't need a transmission. We'll find out. Either way, certainly there's troubles. So, there we go. On to the next.